All right, December 5th, ladies and gentlemen. Dicks in your life. We're back with another episode. Ready to get it going. Eugene, how you doing today, my buddy?
I'm good. Again, fucking that is not the camera. That's the camera.
Yeah.
And the date.
I know what cameras are.
I like that was the start. December 5th. Oh, my God. Yeah, Dicks in your life. Yeah, you know the date now. Good for you.
Just so they can have like a chronological, like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm listening on that date. Like, wow, they've really come a long way.
It's not even going to be released on this date. That's why I don't understand when you do that. I fucking don't get it. Every time I still...
Well, it gives them context of where we're at, you know, because they can be like, oh, December 5th, they're talking about that. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. It makes sense.
Yep, makes sense. So, yeah, we're here, and we're talking to you. Isn't that great? You mean explain some more dumb shit that, like, nobody needs to know? Like, I'm a man. Like, I was originally, like, a man, and that's good. So, you know that, too. Any other facts? Joe wears a sweater.
See, his sweater's so comfy.
It's all right. I'm not gonna get angry this time. It's fine. Like, I'm doing better with that. I'm doing a lot better with that. Joe, I want you to keep talking, but I just want you to remember you don't need to say any of the stuff you already said. So we're gonna.
I'm not gonna say December 5th again, except for that one time. But yeah. So holiday season, man. How you doing?
Oh my God.
No, but no, seriously. December 5th, man. We got Christmas coming up in 20 days. I can't believe it's almost Christmas already.
Dude, fucking just so on the nose with that shit. That's touche. Good. That's good basic math right there.
Yeah,
20 days. Good.
Well, we have a calendar upstairs where we count down every day and an advent calendar.
Wait, 20. So wait, isn't
Christmas 25th?
No,
doesn't it throw you off when you think of Christmas Eve?
No, I fucking mixed the Thanksgiving bullshit up because I feel like Thanksgiving is always like the 26th or the 27th.
Mm-hmm. What was your point?
No. So I was thinking Christmas Eve would have been the 24th, but again, I'm not good at basic math like you.
Well, Christmas Eve is the 24th.
No. Okay, what I'm saying. Okay.
What you're saying?
What I was trying to get at was when you said Christmas is on the 25th, I was like, no, that's Christmas Eve. I didn't say it because I knew it was probably wrong because I'm not good at fucking math. Let's continue to just like self-hate on myself real quick. Well,
yeah, get a fucking calculator, you fucking nerd.
Okay.
Anyway, December 5th.
Dude, okay.
But what are you doing to get in the holiday spirit, Eugene? I feel like Rachel Ray over here.
Yeah.
So, Eugene, what are your secrets for getting in the holiday spirit? You baking cookies with the family?
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm sure we're gonna at some point bake cookies. Joe, I just want you to talk about like the fun thing that you did when you drove to a place. And remember, we don't need to know necessarily the way you explain it because you're gonna try to explain it like this is a thing. Joe went to a neighborhood near us that does Christmas lights, and the entire neighborhood commits to this. So it's one of those neighborhoods. Every town that you've ever lived in, there's always one neighborhood. In America, I'm not saying everybody everywhere does this bullshit. I'm sure somewhere in Israel they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" No, explain that because again, I did that growing up. We had like a neighborhood in my hometown that like was everybody went there. We didn't go because my mom like didn't care and like was like, I'm not gonna waste gas on that. You guys know what that street is. You see it when you go by in the daytime. Just imagine it at night with lights on. And I'm like, good on you, Mom.
Creative.
So go.
Oh, yeah. So for a reference, just in case anybody doesn't want to check it out, it's the Sleepy Hollow Light Extravaganza in Torrance.
Again, most of the people that watch this program do not live in this state, and you know that.
There's a few. For those of you who do know. But yeah, no, it's a great way to get in the holiday spirit. I'm a big holiday guy, so it was pretty cool. Got the fam in the car last night. Stopped at Starbs. Got a couple coffees, cake pop. Just went through and drove around. It's cool that it's not being impacted by COVID because COVID seems to be shitting on everything right now. Fuck COVID, man. Sick of this shit. But, yeah, man, it was really fun. So you should check it out, Eugene.
Yeah. No, yeah. Why am I? You didn't, again, the impact on COVID. Like, we explained the whole first part so they know, they're just driving in their car through a neighborhood. Of course it's not impacted by COVID.
Yeah. Well, because normally you're allowed to get out of your car and walk around, and, like, everybody's selling, like, popcorn and homemade baked treats. And
this is the first time you've done this, right? At this neighborhood?
No, this is the third time.
You've gone to this neighborhood in Torrance 3 times now.
It's a yearly tradition.
Your baby is only 2 and change. So
well, we went the year before she was born. I love Christmas.
You're just a good person. Okay.
Yeah, right. Dude. Like,
I thought you were just a good dad, but now I know you're just a better person.
I'm like, you've seen Christmas with the Cranks, right?
Nope.
You haven't seen Christmas with the Cranks?
Nope.
Jesus Christ. All right. So let me put this in terms you might understand. You've seen Elf, obviously, right?
Yes.
I'm like a whittled down version of Will Ferrell in that movie.
A whittled down version of Will Ferrell and Elf?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, he is. No.
I'm not on his level. Like, I fucking love Christmas, but I'm not over here like, eating spaghetti with maple syrup and all kinds of candy and shit. That's some Elf shit.
Okay. You just again, I'm supposed to be the asshole with the language. You just shit every third word today.
Hey man, that's why I put
I'm a Christmas spirit guy. I fucking love this shit.
That's why I put the explicit label on the episodes. All right.
So you're a whittled down version of Elf. So where were you going with? I thought you were going to explain Christmas to the Cranks, but you just stopped.
Well, so because if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to explain myself because I'm going to do a terrible job. So it doesn't even make sense. So that's why I moved on to Elf.
Yeah, but you got so judgmental.
So Tim Allen in Christmas with the Cranks, if you've seen it, it's basically he's like super all about Christmas while his daughter's there. His daughter goes away to college.
Why preface if you've seen it? If they've seen it, you don't need to fucking do this.
Well, I'm talking to you.
If you haven't seen it, I know, but why would you say if you've seen it? I haven't.
Semantics. Anyway, so
it's not semantics. It's just fucking like you didn't.
It is what it is.
So many dumb movie references right now. So many dumb things. Go.
So what are you doing to get in the Christmas spirit, buddy?
Fucking not watching Christmas with the Cranks. It's a fact.
Check it out, man. It's not bad. It's Tim Allen.
Stop saying the same shit that you said that doesn't help anything. It's an actor.
What's the chick from Halloween?
Come on, dude. You know Tim Allen, but okay.
I can't think of her name. She's in True Lies.
Keep naming things that she's been in, but you don't know her name. So I don't. Nobody's.
Freaky Friday.
You're not helping yourself.
I can keep going with the movie she's in. I just can't remember the name.
She's got a name that's got like
Jamie Lee Curtis. There we go. JLC.
Oh my God, you're so ridiculous. Okay.
But no, it's not a bad movie, man. I mean, I like corny Christmas movies.
What a pitch! It's not a bad movie. Go ahead, watch
it. I mean, yeah, like if you want to watch a not great Christmas movie that also is like kind of Christmassy, watch it. Or Four Christmases.
The Hands.
What do you want me to do with them?
I don't know. Not rat-a-tat-tat on this table, bro.
Oh, my bad. It's bad.
He goes out of his way to do it again just to prove a point.
Lightly.
Good job. Okay, so what do I do to get in the Christmas spirit? Because I agree with you about the Christmas movie thing. I do like to get in the Christmas spirit that way. We've watched Elf, like, I'm sure, like, way too many times already. And sadly enough, like, they're, like, taking, like, the Grinch off, like, Netflix, like, the new cartoon version that Fred likes. Oh. Like, I think they're taking it off, like in, like, a week. It's like
but they just put it on, I feel like. Because it hasn't been on there very long. They still have the Jim Carrey one. That's a classic. I'm not crazy about that.
A classic is the fucking one that they made in like the fucking.
Oh, you mean the very original one?
Yes, the classic.
Yeah,
the one that Jim Carrey made that was in the 2000s. It's not a classic. It's because it's like 10 years old.
It's not 10 years old.
20 years old.
It's like 15 years old. Dude, it's a good movie. Quotes for days.
Okay, so yeah, and when I get in the holiday spirit, I'm definitely not around Joe because I don't get so stressed out about naming movies that I would never watch, regardless of Christmas or not. A movie that I love to watch that I watched the other night with my future with Lindsay, fucking Alex's little sister. We watched and she said she'd never seen it. I'm sure she's seen it when she was young, but It's a Wonderful Life.
I know it. I haven't seen it.
So that's what I'm saying. This motherfucker just got the balls to tell me like the Christmas of the Cranks is something that I need to see for the holiday season.
I think that just kind of tells you what kind of person I am, man. I appreciate shit.
You know, you randomly see things that you like should see, but then like again, whatever. So how about you ever see a Christmas Story?
No.
You never seen a Christmas Story? They have that shit on like cable.
I know it's on every year,
days.
And that it's just I'm not a big fan of like old things. Like I know it sounds bad, but like I don't know. It's just I definitely should watch it, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I was about to say you won't. You won't watch it.
But I'll go back and watch Christmas with the Cranks like fucking nobody's business.
Okay, good. So, okay, thank you for being repetitive about dumb decisions.
I mean, this isn't as old, but Jingle All the Way.
What?
Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yep, no, I've never seen that either.
You've never seen Jingle All the Way? The Turbo Man?
Ugh.
Dude, all right. Terrible movie.
I know.
Go watch it. It's got Sinbad in it when Sinbad was like relevant.
You're making fucking more points.
Sinbad. He plays a disgruntled mailman. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Again, it's not your pitch. You Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad is not making me scream.
It's got the kid. It's got this probably isn't going to sell it. It's got Anakin in it. The kid who plays Anakin, whatever the fuck his name is.
Like the kid that plays child Anakin.
Yeah, not adult Anakin. Not Hayden Christensen. I don't know. I know his name. The one who like his life went to shit after Star Wars.
I get it. I get repeating it.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen these two shitty movies. No.
Definitely watch Jingle All the Way. Don't
not
watch Christmas
watching.
with the Cranks. Watch Jingle All the Way.
I'm not watching either.
It's iconic.
It's not.
Dude, you've
The
never
only
heard like
iconic movie Schwarzenegger's been in is fucking Predator and
that's not even.
Terminator.
Oh my god, that's not even. You're like kindergarten cop.
No, I know what that is. I know what that movie. No, I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
So I don't want to waste like more hours of my life.
What we need to do one day, instead of the podcast shooting, we'll just watch a bunch of old Arnold Schwarzenegger classics.
I obviously will not be here for that, and I won't make Jacob come down either. You're gonna be doing that shit on your phone.
Gladly. I'll do it. I'll bring a TV down here.
Well, how's that gonna help you record anything?
I'm not going to record it. I'm just going to watch it.
Oh,
No, I'm saying we're not going to do a podcast.
So you're gonna literally bring a TV down here by yourself and watch these dumb movies.
I guess I could just stay up in my apartment.
Yeah,
but,
probably a better plan. Probably a better plan.
Dude, you got to watch more Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. Dude's a legend.
I've seen the movies that everybody needs to see with him, and
You haven't seen Kindergarten Cop and Jingle All the Way.
Okay.
That's all you need to see.
Okay, yeah.
In Terminator 2.
Okay. Fuck you. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. So
I came ready today, man.
ready for fucking dumbassery. That's it. That's all you came for. I'm not. No. So you haven't. Okay. What other Christmas classic? National Lampoon Christmas Vacation?
I haven't seen it.
What the fuck?
I have an ornament, but I haven't seen it.
See, that's the balls. Like, this is what I mean. Like, this is,
I didn't ask for it. I just got it. Another one I got to watch.
fine. No, you're not gonna watch it though. That's what I'm saying. You just
That
said
one
it.
I do want to watch, though. But
It's too old for you.
Chevy Chase is kind of a dick, so
You don't know him.
I've heard rumors.
You don't.
I knew Joel McHale, man.
That doesn't matter to you. Do you love American Beauty?
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's fucking rape people.
Yeah, but it's a good movie.
So
any
the balls. Chevy Chase is a dickhead, I've heard, but I won't watch his movies. But Kevin Spacey's a great actor.
I don't really go back and watch fucking American Beauty in my off time.
He's sexually assaulted like boys, but like I'll watch it because he's an Oscar winner.
I mean, I haven't gone back and watched it. I haven't watched that movie since I was in high school. Like, I had to watch that for like my English class.
But you loved it.
It's a great movie, except for the part with the dude with like, oh, it's so beautiful with like the plastic bag.
Yeah, I get it. It's kind of an iconic.
But it's an interesting movie. Baby Driver was the last good movie that he was in. That movie's fucking excellent.
People knew he was touching people when that movie came out. You know that, right?
It was rumored.
See, rumored. Just like Chevy Chase, the rumors of him being a douche.
Still, okay, I mean, it does.
No semantics.
Fuck.
Again, I'm not mad at you because I also can tell you that like I haven't watched any Kevin Spacey things since then because I feel guilty now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've loved those movies. But you have the balls. I'm not going to watch a movie with Chevy Chase because I've heard on set he's an asshole. But but we know that Kevin Spacey like diddled kids, and you're over here like but the movie's phenomenal. Like
I get the contradiction.
You're the Chris Brown fans. They're like, yeah, he beat Rihanna, but he can dance like a motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, that fucking spearmint gum commercial was great.
Ew. That's not. I don't even know he was in a spearmint gum.
You've never seen that?
Stop saying things I've never seen that are stupid. You don't
gotta
need to
watch.
be judging me.
You gotta
on
watch
dumb
more
things.
shit.
Okay, fine. So, tell a little bit about the beverages that we're sucking down right now because you talked a lot of turkey when I told you about these. I told you about. Go explain.
So I'm still not fully sold on all of them, but we're currently drinking the Bud Light Seltzer. Is it the sweater pack? Right.
Just say the holiday pack.
The holiday pack sweater. I think it's a sweater pack.
Ugly sweater pack.
It's the sweater pack. Thank you, Jacob. You get 4 flavors. I was about to say delicious flavors, but not all of them are delicious. So I'm sipping on cranberry. It's all right. It's not, it's okay. Eugene, what do you have? Apple crisp? Apple crisp, by far, the best. It's like literally just sipping on a pan of apple crisp. It doesn't sound appetizing, but... Oh, my God. And then you also have ginger snap, which is a little too sweet, but as you continue the journey of your drink, it gets a little more gingery, less sweetness.
I shouldn't have let you lead this.
I got this, man. Review drinks all day. However, the black sheep of the bunch is the peppermint patty. Who the fuck thought it would be a good idea to combine a peppermint patty with a seltzer? Like I don't know, man. Like, it tastes disgusting.
It's the sweater pack, dude.
I'm gonna drink the other one because it's
First of all, we've already I mean, I know that I enjoy the other ones, like I said, but you're like making it seem like there was some bar that you thought was gonna be reached by Bud Light and then a seltzer. Okay, like.
Well, yeah, but there's so many other avenues they could have. They could have done like a cedar, like I don't know, like a
what? A wood tasting seltzer.
Yeah, I'd drink it.
You're also the same person that before when I said all these flavors before you'd had them, you were like, I'm excited about the peppermint patty because I love peppermint patties.
I do love peppermint patties, but like
you said I'm excited about that one because I love peppermint patties. Yeah.
Yo, he's also the same person who bought a candle that smells like a Disneyland ride.
Yeah. So also, if you guys didn't notice, we upgraded the set this week. Brought to you by ParkSense. We're not sponsored by them, but I have the Flume 8-ounce candle. It is meant to emulate the scent of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland, and it basically just smells like chlorine water.
One second. I'd like you to repeat slower what this candle is supposed to smell like and the fact that you've paid money.
Hell yeah. There's a market for it, man.
Explain it again slower
Right,
so they can really hear how fucking stupid.
So what
You
I
don't
have,
even pick it up.
I'm showing them. All right, so
You
it's a
can't
candle. If you've ever been on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland, it has that chlorine water smell because you're basically in a boat that they can't have like barnacles
Fine,
and shit.
I'm going to explain this a little bit better real quick, and then you can explain the smell because you're garbage at doing what I asked you to do. The Pirates of the Caribbean ride is, okay, it's in a dingy cave, like flowing around in like a lazy river type atmosphere, and you think for half a second maybe it's going to pick up pace, and then you realize, nah, there's no seatbelts and there's kids, so obviously this isn't going to get too dangerous, and then there's pirates that kind of pop out and talk to you for a second. And like any other ride at any theme park that has water, it just smells like something that hasn't been cleaned, that's built up some algae like an old fish tank, and then chlorine on top of that, and then it's inside a cave, so any humidity or heat like in Southern fucking California that these lazy fucks don't clean, that smell just gets punched to fucking 1,000, and then you get to spend your entire... So really, if you love your kids, don't do that because they're just inhaling all this dirt and shit. And so Joe thought, hey, you know what I need to bring home? I need to bring home something I can burn that's going to smell like that at home because I miss it so much. When I get out of that ride, I'm like, fuck, if I could just go around here all day and smell that, hey, again, it's a 10 out of 10 for a day. So he spent, please tell me you remember how much money. Go ahead.
With shipping, $29.
Hold on. Hold on. No. Hold on. So you didn't buy this at like the theme park and just take it home.
No.
You went out of your way to go online and research and find this product.
And
then you paid shipping and handling to send it to your home where your family lives.
So unfortunately, not everything's like Amazon Prime. Sometimes you do have to pay for shipping and handling.
They understand what that is. No, what they're not understanding
So,
is...
all right, it came up on, I don't know how, but it came up on an Instagram ad. I saw it, and immediately I was like, I kind of like that smell. Forgot about it. 2 years later, I was like, I haven't been to Disneyland in a while. I kind of miss that smell.
You're making this so much
What's that candle place called? And I did my research. I found it. I ordered it. And dude, I love it, man. That candle, I've had it for like 2 months.
Look at the size of this thing, mind you. Okay?
8 ounces. I told him.
I literally, me and Alex argue when we go to Home Goods about buying a massive woodwick candle that smells phenomenal, like Christmas, or something like with pine. Okay, that's like gonna make your house smell wonderful. And we argue because it's like, oh my god, it's $13.99. This Jamoke over here literally was like, dude, this thing's 8 ounces. That is so fucking small. But $29.99, that's a steal. And then he got to the page where they're like, well, there's shipping. And he was like, still.
No, it was 25 plus shipping. So it was 29 in total. I'm not mad at it, dude. I'm happy with my purchase. I'm pretty sure that Yvette's probably going to get me another one for Christmas. So,
oh my god,
dude, she likes it too. She likes it.
She loves you. That's what she does. She does.
And there's other cool scents. They have like churro. They have
those are, again, I'm not saying I would necessarily want a whole can of churro, but I could understand why you want the wafting smell of churro in your house.
Or I mean, like the smell of bromine. Like it's fucking
the smell of a dingy, wet cave.
It's like you're underselling it, man. It's like it's almost like do you like the smell of like a lit match? Like, do you?
You mean sulfur?
Whatever it is, it smells delicious.
Better than that, yes.
All right, do you like the smell?
You know how much matches are? You can get them for fucking free at a gas station.
Well, I'm not gonna just be in my house fucking.
You could for free.
That's some crackhead shit, man.
No, that's called I don't need to waste money on a terrible smell. I could go get free matches. If you're trying to compare those two, that is. Don't even. Okay.
I'm a fan. Like it's almost like, do you like the smell of gasoline?
No, it's not. It's not, and that's stupid.
It's like one of those weird things you just kind of like have you like an off scent.
For?
Yeah, an affinity for.
Yeah. Not an infinity.
Affinity. I said an affinity.
Did you hear him again? Right? It sounded just like infinity.
It's a bad communication. I got the bad mic, so it's probably what it is. You have a screen on yours.
I'm hearing you with my ears. It's not about the.
Because you're right next to me.
I know. I'm here.
Anyway, so yeah, definitely I recommend.
Stop
I recommend. It's my candle. I paid $30 for it. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. definitely.
If you're down to waste $30 and make your family pissed off,
Well, I think that
please
no,
check
they love it, and I think they have holiday deals right now. So get on that because I think it's buy one get one half off. They have room sprays. Yeah, man, it's a good time. I don't see the issue here. Shit, I mean, how I spend my money.
I don't live.
I'm enjoying life.
I do. It's fucking super easy.
Going to fucking driving the OC through fucking fairgrounds, getting candles that smell like chlorine, living the life, dude.
Candles that smell like chlorine and wood flavored seltzers. That sounds like you. With your lumberjack socks.
Yeah. I don't want to show them on the camera, but I will. Wearing some snazzy socks today. Oh, that's fucking. I'm old. They're dude, super warm.
Remember, we live in Southern California.
And I got my Birkenstocks on, so I got to keep my feet warm, man. And like I walk the dog.
Thank God you have somebody that loves you, because if you were single, you're just pitching yourself right out of the dating pool.
I don't even give a shit. Like even if I was single, man, I'm trying to be comfy. Birkenstocks are hella comfy. Wool socks, hella comfy.
You hella.
Sorry, super comfy.
We're not from here.
Do you want to go grab a thesaurus? A thesaurus?
That wouldn't be in a thesaurus, dipshit.
Yeah, it would.
Hella?
Maybe like an updated one, like a modern one. Bootylicious is in the dictionary, so I'm sure hella can make it in a thesaurus. Fuck, I can't say that word. It's one of those weird ones that gets away from you. But yeah,
So which one's your favorite out of the Bud Light pack? Because we got off on such a
we
down
got off
tangent
way
about your
far. Definitely apple crisp.
You can't just make it that easy. Okay, cool. That was quick.
I enjoy the. No, I'm just kidding. What do you want to say? You want to write up a full page review?
No.
So the New York
you wouldn't
Times?
write anything down. It's a podcast. That wouldn't help anybody.
But cranberry's not bad.
Okay, so you liked apple crisp. Good. Awesome. Back to nothing. Oh my gosh. So real quick. What day did you get your Christmas tree? Don't tell me the date. Just like tell me like a couple.
Last Sunday, the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So the 29th.
Was that a thing your family did? Like when you were growing up? Did you get it like right?
No,
after
we always got it. I always feel like we got it super late.
Yeah, I love those families.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to install a culture in my household. You know, we're getting the Christmas tree after Thanksgiving. We go to
I feel like culture wouldn't be the word. Tradition.
Whatever. Yeah, that's my
Install
culture.
You're going to buy something on a date. What the fuck does that make sense for culture?
But that's my culture. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Double down on that. Go ahead.
Dude. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Plowing through.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got the tree already. It's already decorated. It's lit. I don't say that like most millennials say it. I mean, like literally, it's lit with lights.
No. He literally does all of the time.
When we were putting it up, I kept playing I had like a soundboard on my app, and I was just like, "It's lit." When I plugged it in, it was dope.
You just needed to say it. Needed to do it.
None of that happened.
You went to McDonald's, didn't you?
I didn't. I did, but Yvette talked me out of it. I was like, hey, ask for the Travis Scott because it's a good deal. It was like $6 for like what would typically be an $8 meal. And Yvette was like, I'm not ordering that. And I was like, come on, do it. But she didn't. So
Because she has sense.
I feel like that's also like a really stupid thing to put McDonald's employees through.
I love how the fucking the smoke just drifted around you. That
Yeah.
was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Just clouded in a fucking cloud of dumbassery.
And then luckily I have my nice candle to come over here and waft away the scent.
Fucking yeah. Fuck that candle.
What's that? Am I in the Caribbean?
Nobody can hear you because you're not in front of the.
Am I in the
mic.
Caribbean? But when are you getting your tree, man? Do you do a real tree or a fake tree?
Oh, I'm from New England. Real tree.
You go down and chop it in the backyard, huh?
No, because we're in Southern California. We go and get it at a fucking.
You go
place.
into someone
Even
else's
when I was
backyard.
back there, that's a fucking felony.
It is.
You can't just do that.
If it's your yard, you can.
Yeah, I don't have pine trees in any yard I grew up in that would be the appropriate size to fit in a fucking home.
I did.
They're fucking pine trees, dude, that have been like growing for fucking years and years and years. Don't fucking look at me like that. Did you fucking do that in upstate New York, you asshole?
No.
Of course you didn't, because the trees are fucking like 150 feet tall.
We would go to a tree farm, but the cool part was you'd actually get a saw and you'd get to go cut it down. You'd like go into like a field, and they would just let you go.
That's some hick ass shit.
When you got your tree, they'd come pick you up in the tractor, and you'd like ride back. It was cool, man.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I always forget.
Good
that you
memories.
literally- Okay.
Now continue.
Excuse me? Permission? Oh, cool. So real quick, I just wanted to say that because I just wanted to bring this up. Joe, how's work
Eugene.
going? Because I just, this is a thing you could bring up again real quick, what you do for a job. I just wanted to do this because I want you to bring up, I want you to try to navigate what you talked to me and Jacob about earlier without sounding like a total, because I'm a prick.
Yeah, I'm going to
But
not
I
say
am
that on
very-
camera.
Okay.
So, for those of you who know and don't know, I'm a junior processor for a mortgage firm called American Pacific Mortgage. And basically, a large part of my job is assisting people with purchase loans for houses or,
No,
you know.
don't fucking delay this. Get to what I want you to
So,
fucking talk about. Okay?
I'm very new to the industry. So, unfortunately, I do have to talk to people pretty frequently.
Unfortunately. Okay, go ahead.
Unfortunately for me and them. And, you know, I might go into a conversation just basically having like, you know, a one-track mind, like I'm here to request this. And they're like, well, what about this? And then I kind of, you know, usually I can bullshit. But I found a worthy adversary recently who would just call me out on my bullshit and ended up texting my loan officer and pretty much just being like, she was like, hey, text Joe to get him, you know, the thing that he wants is requesting from you. And he was like, I don't want it. He never answers any of my questions. Like, and
I like where the
he's just like a sassy dude, man. So like, I just,
Oh, no, we're getting closer.
no, we're going to go with sassy.
No, we're getting closer.
No, but,
Oh, where the adversary was very safe, and then you no, keep getting dangerous.
no, we're playing risque today. So
Sassy. Think about what he would have said next. There's only so many things you could think of.
yeah. So use your imagination.
No, you're almost going to say it for us. So
I'm not
I
gonna
feel
say
like
it.
We just linger a little bit longer.
I learned after whatever episode I mentioned something about a rainbow. So
Oh.
I gave it away. No shame, but no, dude. The dude was like fucking like.
No. Now I am gonna help stop you now because we got to where I wanted to get to. That was great. Oh my God, Jake. Yeah, whenever you fucking want, buddy. Whenever you fucking want. That is fucking phenomenal, Joe. You're great. Don't say anything. You're fine, Joe. Just shut up. No. So the next thing that and again, I hate this because the spoiler thing, it's going to happen, and I know we keep peppering this pretty much every episode, but it's because it'll stop because the show's almost over. It's only got 2 more episodes, but dude, I'm a nerd, okay? Like, and fuck that term to be honest. Like, Star Wars is the shit, but The Mandalorian, like, and yeah, fuck you. Spoiler alert, not spoiler alert. I'm going to say things because it was like that.
100%. Sorry, continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Just can't even do it. And oh man, this is why I don't look at that fucking paper that you set up like fucking behind the camera because like
Did I spell it wrong?
You spell it wrong fucking pretty much every other week, which is confusing to me because like it's like you remember that I don't know, but yeah, no, you spelled it wrong. But it's whatever. So The Mandalorian, okay, if you watch the show, like. Dumb people in the first season, like I think it's the first or second episode, people like saw like a Mandalorian that has like armor that's like a similar color, like when he's walking through this like the back alley, like underneath like the city, and everybody started bugging out like, oh yeah, it's Boba Fett. Like, well, it wasn't because you're fucking stupid, but like, so Boba Fett obviously is like the man, but he's like dusty old, and he wouldn't just be part of a Mandalorian like coven, if you will, like because he never was like. He was always just a bounty hunter. Yeah, his dad happened to be a Mandalorian official one at some time back in the day, but he never was. He's fucking just bounty hunter through and through. But this last episode that just came out like yesterday, again, it doesn't matter to you because this is not going to come out until fucking next week. It's going to be closer to the next episode. But it was like the bee's knees, his legs and his arms. It was like the business. Like this guy is just, again, it was just awesome. Okay, watch the show. Like just watch the show. Start at the beginning. If you don't have Disney Plus, you got a friend that has kids and just ask for their login because you can have up to like, I think it's up to like 6 or 7 people on it without it being a problem. Like you don't get like that Netflix bullshit where they're like, oh, there's 3 people watching it, so you can go fuck yourself even if you're paying for this, which I do hate. I do hate that, and I feel bad because I'm saying this like. Because like it's only been mine that I've been like paying for like outright at like one time for a couple of years, but it happened to me all the time. But I used to get like butthurt when I was like stealing Joe's and like the audacity of Joe like to be watching this while I was trying to watch something at a different place and then it tells me I can't. I'm like, let me call Joe and be like, dude, you got other shit to do, right? Like you just turn Netflix off so I can watch like the Great British Baking Show. But The Mandalorian, it was sick. Like so, Boba Fett, like you see him in a little kind of cameo in like episode 2 or 3. And people don't know. They were all like on what message boards or whatever, dumb people with no time that just want to shit on things like do on the internet. And they're like, well, we don't know. It could be like just another clone because they all look the same because that's the guy. Dude, you knew who it was. It's like his head's all fucked up because he was in the Sarlacc pit like back in the day from the old movies. I don't care if you don't know what that is. That's not my fault. Like, just watch the movies, okay? Again, Disney Plus, just watch them. But I knew, okay? My awesome, cool uncle, he knew. We all knew. And then he comes back. Since you can't interrupt me, am I boring you?
No, I'm tired. I'll continue. Sorry.
He's tired of listening. So yada yada. Just watch the fucking show. Boba Fett comes into it and he fucking like talks to the Mandalorian on this planet called whatever. It doesn't matter because you don't fucking know what I say the planet. You don't know what the fuck Tython is. But like he just comes up, he's like, dude, I want my armor back. I know you got it from that fucking like awesomely handsome dude, like fucking back on Tatooine, and it wasn't his, it's mine. Mando's just like, no, fucking well, it belongs to Mandalorian. He's like, I don't give a shit, bro. You're about to watch me in action. I'm gonna handle some business. I'll just take it if I have to. And it was just great. And Joe's gonna say the same thing he said on like 5,000 episodes of this program. He's gonna literally, even if I say it right now, which I won't, because it'll just ruin like what if you've watched this, it'll ruin what you know. But Joe's gonna say this amazing like group of sentences about his like and then love of this show, but in different words. Just so Joe, what did you think of it? Did you watch it on Friday? It was just yesterday. So.
Yeah, I watched it late last night.
Yeah, I want to hear like how.
By far the best episode of the whole series. I mean, so I won't get too much into it. Like last week's episode with Ahsoka Tano, I was so pumped.
That was close. You still kind of butchered her last name, but
how do you say it? Ahsoka.
It's just like with like the spelling, you like can't like figure out like A's and O's. It's like. Oh,
well, I mean, the fucking Star Wars universe, it's all difficult. Like, you know, it's not like normal names and shit. But Ahsoka Tano, right? Like, what am I getting wrong?
Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, Ahsoka Tano. All right, so.
I gave you an in right
anyway,
there.
So episode 5 was fucking with Ahsoka Tano, you know.
It's not a U, it's an O.
It was just so dope, man. Like, because every other episode, like, yeah, it's in the Star Wars universe, and you're kind of like reminded every now and then, like, oh, it's a Star Wars show. When you see those, like, the dual wielded lightsabers, you're like, fuck yes, this is what I've been waiting for. Like, and it was just great. And then you fast forward to like this last episode. Dude, it's just like it all came full circle, and even better, they had the dude who played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones playing Boba Fett, which I thought was a cool little like Easter egg.
Because he's a fucking clone.
Oh, well, I didn't think of that till just now. That's even fucking cooler. They brought him back. He didn't like get addicted to meth in the meantime or anything. So, dude, it was a great episode. Like,
yeah, they would just call it meth in Star Wars universe, right? Just meth, yeah.
I don't know. They'd probably have some cool name like Bakanan or something like that. But dude, no, like this season, I know you shit on me every week. So my only opinion,
it's not like an Indian dish.
My only opinion is like the same every week. But like this season is just way better than last season. The story, like I'm just so much more invested in it. The action's way better.
What did I tell you?
And I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but they're bringing Bill Burr back into this next episode. They're gonna go fucking spring him. So stoked, dude. They're getting a crew together, man. Like it's like gonna be the Expendables, but in Star Wars.
That's a horrible pitch to anybody who actually wants to enjoy it.
No, Rampage Jackson's on it. It's gonna be great.
The Expendables, all of them were just garbage. Most of those people are way too fucking old to anybody to believe that they could do any of the shit they do in those.
Well,
movies.
yeah, I mean, suspension of disbelief. I mean, dude, this show is like,
wait.
This show went from like a show that like I casually watch.
This is what I was talking about. Go ahead.
On like, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, The Mandalorian. Like, I'll check it out sometime this week. Dude, now like Fridays, I'm like, fucking, let's go. It drops at midnight. Like, I'm so fucking pumped.
It drops at midnight on Thursday. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's great. Mandalorian. Shout out Jon Favreau.
Oh my god, the timing on that was amazing. You should have just burps because you literally sounded as if like you were recreating the Sarlacc pit. Yeah. Okay, like in the
real Botha fodder, you know.
What's the Sarlacc pit?
No, I said Botha fodder.
What is it?
It's Star Wars lingo.
No, it's not.
Don't fucking ask me this, man. Okay. Come on.
So, dude, what is it with you and O's and A's? It's Bantha.
Oh, is it Bantha? Maybe I'm like somewhat dyslexic, but like not fully dyslexic.
That's not dyslexic. Those are just two. Yo, dude. Okay. Okay, I'm not somebody that is going to tell you that I know anything about like actually about dyslexia, but I almost can guarantee that is not what dyslexia is. Like you having two letters.
It's like a unique form of. It branched off over time.
It's just being dumb.
I don't think so.
Don't put yourself in the boat with people that are dyslexic. That was just stupid.
Well, you know.
My sister's dyslexic. She doesn't fucking know that she doesn't fumble around and be like, oh man, are A's O's?
I mean, it happens. There's similar enough vowels, or as I should say, vowels. Because I fuck them up, you know.
And bantha fodder.
Bantha fodder.
There you go.
I said that the first time.
No, you didn't. You said bonta.
I did not.
It wasn't even bonta. It was like bunta. It was like weird.
I did not say bunta fodder. I said bantha fodder.
Who rides the banthas?
I don't know, the fucking Ewoks. I don't fucking know.
Dude, Jacob's literally never even seen any Star Wars, and he knows it's just fucking wrong.
Jacob doesn't know.
He knows that the fucking the little cute bears don't fucking ride an animal that come from a fucking sand planet.
Oh, so it's the
sand people. Tusken Raiders. I just set you up.
All right, thanks,
You
man.
watch the show?
Dude, I've watched every Star Wars movie. I've seen every Star Wars, everything except the animated episodes.
So
I do want to check those out.
How do you even know who Ahsoka Tano is? She's only been
Because she was in one of the fucking prequels.
She wasn't.
She was in one of the prequels.
She's never been in.
She made a quick appearance.
Nope, she didn't. That's a Jedi Master, and she's over 35 fucking years old. Just because she has the head tails. Yo, dude, you are so.
Oh, well, I thought that was her.
Exactly. Everybody looks the same. Racist.
Sorry, Star Wars.
Racist, literally in like a galaxy far, far away. Like he's taking it to a new level of racism.
I just can't help it. But I might do my research. You know.
He does his research about candles that smell like shit, but he can't do it for a show that he literally loves.
Yeah, it's fucking great. I mean, I don't have tattoos of it, but like, it's a good show and movie.
You do have so
universe.
Just so you know, I have tattoos about Star Wars, so that was kind of a little barb. This is coming from the same person that like went to like a tattoo like Friday the 13th to get like something actually cool and got like a cup of coffee that looks like a bowl of ramen.
If ramen was if there was no gravity and the ramen was just like,
what?
It looks more like a cup of tea than anything.
No. Explain to me the gravity thing again.
Because all right, so for those of you who don't know, it has 3 little squiggles above the coffee cup to signify steam. So I guess those could be mistaken.
So hot ramen doesn't steam.
All right, I see what you're saying. Fuck you, Eugene.
Like,
let's continue talking about Star Wars, man.
No, you go ahead. You're literally the expert.
You know what would be good? What's the special they came out with like 30, 40 years ago?
Oh, dude, okay, you're
Life Day.
Yeah, for somebody that doesn't actually know anything about Star Wars, for you to try to reach back that far is hysterical to me.
I don't know. Like,
it was a butchered thing that like was like terrible. Like,
I know a lot about Star Wars, but I don't know. I don't know the way to explain it. But like specifically, like when it comes into Star Wars, like in terms of like knowing specific knowledge of like like the planets and the lore of Star Wars, I don't know. But I know more of like. It's kind of like it goes back to where I can be like, yeah, that was produced by this person. Like it's one of those weird things that I know.
So you know that Samuel L. Jackson was in Star Wars, but you don't know anything about Star Wars.
But I do. I don't know. It's weird. I remember weird shit.
That was a good explanation. He knows that there was one black guy in the entire galaxy, like far, far away, and he happens to be a very popular actor, but he doesn't actually know anything about the stories.
I know enough.
It doesn't seem.
I guess it's because I watched all the Star Wars movie when I was young. So it's like you don't really retain that much other than just like, oh, when's the next lightsaber battle coming up? I've gone back and rewatched them recently, but
so you're re-explaining that you've watched them recently, but you still don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but
yeah, you're just digging a hole.
Anyway, Life Day, man, I'm trying to watch that holiday special.
Okay.
I feel like what we should do.
No, I don't want to do it. All right.
We should get together and we'll watch the.
If I'm gonna go.
What's it called? There's a specific name for it. What's it called?
I believe that it was called again that one I don't fucking care about because it was dog shit. But it was, I'm pretty sure it was a they just called it like a Star Wars holiday special, but it was called Life Day. I believe is actually really what it's called. That's why they did the reference in the first episode of the first season. And
that's what brought me into it. I was like, Life Day. Let me do some research on this, and then fucking.
You didn't though.
That's how I found out about this.
You don't know anything about it. All you knew is that they said Life Day in fucking the first episode, so you did enough research to know that he's referencing something because they said it on some chat,
right. And then
that's the only thing you saw. And
now
I know
that there's a whole nother like I don't know if you'd call it. Yeah, it's like a special they came out with like a long time ago. So
Okay, keep saying special. That's good.
I don't know what else you would call it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. So, are you gonna look this up and like figure something out, and like so you know stuff about it, or am I just gonna keep like hearing you say there's a Life Day special? We should sit and watch that. No. I don't mean do it now. I don't want you to do it now. It's a waste of everybody's time.
No, keep talking. I'm curious.
Okay, so I don't really need to continue any further because it's just gonna make Joe seem a lot stupider about a show that he loves and movies that he knows lots about but nothing about at the same time.
Oh, it's just called the Star Wars Holiday Special.
It's literally what I just fucking said, dude.
Oh, damn, it's got a 2.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
Because it was really bad.
I feel like it's one of those things like...
You don't know because you've never seen it.
No, but I'm saying I feel like it's one of those like... It's like a bad B movie that you watch and it's not good, but you just watch it because it's not good and you enjoy it because it's not good.
I can almost tell you right now it's not even close to the length of an actual movie.
Well, I know that's not special.
Yeah, but you kept saying movie. It's like a B movie you wouldn't watch.
I don't know what to call it. You want to call it like fucking an EP?
No, you just call it a holiday special just like you said. But then you keep digging further.
Anyway, the holiday special, yeah.
So how do you like the peppermint patty?
I'm not hating on it as much as I was earlier in the episode.
That's all I wanted.
We've also been drinking heavily, so I don't...
Not heavily. We're all adults, and we've literally had like five seltzers. Please don't say heavily and make me feel like a child or some like 16-year-old girl from Florida that's like getting drunk at a party outside of that stupid frat.
I mean, I'm just saying these are 5% alcohol, so it's not that bad.
Okay, like I said, I didn't want it to turn into a thing. So no, okay. So The Mandalorian's great. Just watch the fucking show. Okay?
Watch it.
It's really good. Oh my god. No, and I know you wanted to talk about like even though again I feel bad for people because anybody that knows me knows I love sports, but I literally as I've gotten older I just hate like the NFL and I love football, but I can't stand it. It is literally a 60-minute game that has so many pauses and breaks, not for actual gameplay, but just for advertisements. It's just a useless waste of everyone's. It's 4.5 hours. And that's if it doesn't go to overtime, which now for some reason we have overtimes that can end in ties, which everybody in America says they hate about soccer, but they don't care because it's the National Football League. And for some reason, again, this is the same league that has the most racist fan base, but the majority of the people that they hate for being said race is the people that they root for and love until they remember and find out later on in life that they're actually not white. So it's like, okay, again, I love football. I have a favorite team, and I do want to watch, but I'm just almost done. Yeah, I know I just positively pitched that, so I want you to like now talk about.
I was gonna say, so the only way I can go from there is
No, go positive. It's just you're gonna look really good.
Dude, I mean, I don't know. Like, I still enjoy football. I mean, I watch it every Sunday. I mean, I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. I try to watch every game, enjoy it. It is like I do agree with you though. It's like it is ridiculously long, between commercial breaks and all that shit. But it's just it's just one of those things. Like I treat myself to it every Sunday.
How many Panther games have you actually been able to say on Sundays?
I've watched probably since week 3. I've watched every single game.
What TV like fucking provider do you have again?
DirecTV. So I have NFL Sunday Ticket.
Okay.
And even before then, I would just stream it illegally.
Do you pay for that?
I got a really good deal on it because of COVID.
No, go ahead. Please explain.
I pay
Oh, go ahead.
$60 a month for my cable package, and that includes Sunday Ticket.
Okay, well, that's not too horrible.
No, it's not bad at all. But yeah, no, I've watched like every Panthers game. Super stoked how they're looking this year because we have a super young defense. Like we literally spent all of our draft picks last year in the draft on defense. It's like the first time that's ever happened, and we got some pretty good steals. Jeremy Chin's like really fulfilling.
Okay, again, we can talk about this, but we got to keep it away from no one knows who the fuck that is.
Anyway, I'm excited because this dude basically last week had 2 consecutive fumble recoveries for a touchdown on back-to-back plays. So like in less than 10 seconds, he scored 2 touchdowns on a fumble recovery, which is like never been done.
It hasn't ever been done, and they still lost the game.
But that's the thing that sucks. They still lost the game, but I'm hopeful because out of all the games they played this year, only 2 of them they've lost by less than 1 possession. So, and that's both been to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are looking pretty good.
I do want to let everybody know that on our little ticker board for what we're supposed to be talking about for the NFL, it says NFL playoff picture.
We're getting to
Joe knows 100% about how excited he is about his team, that they have literally no chance of making the playoffs.
Now they don't because they lost to the Vikings. But brings us to our next point. We're week 13 now.
I don't fucking know. That's like,
damn, you really didn't pay attention this year,
dude. And it's not just because of like anything. It's I can't, like, even the good games and there are some Sunday Night Football games that I have like watched like the entirety only because I can record it on fucking Fubo and fast forward through all these fucking commercials. But it's and everything that like you liked about the NFL back in the day, like they like had to change. Like I feel there are some dirty hits like by defenders like on quarterbacks, but it's so hard to watch football because like guys that are supposed to hit people like at fast pace like can't do it unless they do it somehow perfectly where they don't hit them, but still they get brought down.
It's super ridiculous.
Like if you told hockey players like you can't like check people, but you can push them like pretty good, but not definitely stop before you push them like really, really good.
Don't knock them over.
Don't play hockey.
Yeah, it's I get it. Like it's definitely changed the play of the game, but I still enjoy it. If you want to come over for the football team versus Panthers game on December 27th, I'd be glad to host. We can watch that.
I work every Sunday.
I'll come to you.
No, you won't.
I'm gonna come to you.
You're not gonna come watch.
I'll be like, Barry, it's fine. And I'll just bring a TV and we'll post up. And Maureen at the counter, she can hold it down, and we'll just watch the game.
Okay, get to the season playoff picture that you want.
Anyway, so yeah, we're like pretty deep in the season, so we're about
Stop. You said week 13 twice. We get it. Deep in the season, playoff picture.
Anyway, so I mean, now that I know you really don't care that much, I'm kind of like
I do care because I want to like talk about the playoff people like really quick, but like I don't want to fucking like.
Well, so who do you currently have? What's your Super Bowl picture looking like?
Dude, it's again, that's another reason why I fucking kind of can't stand it because there's absolutely no parity. It's gonna be Chiefs and then fucking I don't know, toss up between the Saints, the Seahawks, or the Saints or the Seahawks.
Who would you like to see?
I'd like to see no halftime show anymore because I'm tired of old rundown dumbasses fucking for 45 minutes fucking singing some song I don't want to hear.
J-Lo and Shakira were good last year.
It's because they shook their asses. That's the only reason.
No, like they're talented artists.
I'm not saying they're not. The reason they're there is because they shake their asses. That had
yeah,
nothing
like,
to do with their talented songs.
But like they were good songs.
How many J-Lo songs can you name?
Dude, like a ton.
Go.
Jenny from the Block, fucking.
No. That's literally the only one anybody can do. Go.
Oh, fuck, the one she had with Ja Rule. See, I feel like
I don't think that's J-Lo. I'm pretty sure that's
no. She does have one with Ja Rule.
Horrible career decision, but go ahead.
See, I feel like my thing is I can't tell you the names of the songs, but I could sing them. Which nobody wants to hear. I don't want to subject people to that.
I almost wish that we I would almost be willing to like blow through like any other topic you want to talk about just so I could like hear a second of that. But just sing one little bit of a song that you know that isn't Jenny from the Block and not the Ja Rule one.
Something and it dance on the floor.
Okay, never mind. Nope. So something is not the lyrics to Jennifer Lopez.
But like if anybody knows that song and they hear it, they can be like, oh yeah, that's fucking. It's probably called Dance on the Floor or something. I don't know.
Sure it is, but something. That was a good start. Okay, so fine. And you asked me something about fucking like who would I rather see?
All right, who would your idea? Like obviously realistic expectations. You can't just be like, oh, I want to see the football team go.
It's never gonna happen. But I would have loved to have to fucking like see like Tampa Bay and New England because it would have been fucking hilarious. That would have been the Super Bowl that I want to see. I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell that. No. New England gets there, and that's barely above maybe Tampa Bay maybe getting there if for some reason they can actually get their offensive line to like I don't know do a good job for like an entire game and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. And Tampa Bay's defense has so many good people, but I don't know who the fuck is the defensive coordinator for that team. But like to have that many studs and then to literally be so shitty at like almost everything. Like Tom Brady is being asked, and he's amazing, but at no time in his career in New England, other than the Randy Moss years, was he asked to just go out there and like literally put up 50 points because your defense is never gonna stop anybody. Who do you want to see in the Super Bowl? And don't say like, who I want to see the Panthers.
No, that's what I was telling you. I mean, realistically, I think it's gonna be the Saints and the Chiefs, but I would love to see the Steelers and the Seahawks.
I don't want to see the Steelers in anything because Ben Roethlisberger is a rapist.
He is a rapist, and like every NFL like post on Instagram, I always comment. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I comment on it every time. That dude's a rapist. Like every time.
I'll give you props for that because it's just true.
But I mean, just because like I want to like the Seahawks are just such a rootable team. Like I fucking dude, like how can you hate the Seahawks?
Oh, I can tell you.
Tell me.
Dude, Russell Wilson, I can't listen to. He's really good at football, but listening to him speak at
it's
all
awful.
is the most. It's infuriating.
Did you see the Mr. Unlimited video?
I don't know what that is.
It was like basically him coming up with a nickname for himself. He's like, I'm Mr. Unlimited. It's stupid dumb, but fucking hell of a football player. Dude, they make every football game so interesting. DK Metcalf is he's the next big thing. Fucking enjoy watching him play so much.
I wouldn't even put him in my top 3 receivers in the NFL.
I would. I'd put him as like my number 1 receiver in the NFL. He's that good. He's the next Calvin Johnson. But he'll probably win a Super Bowl because he doesn't play for a shit team in Detroit.
Okay, so so you think it's gonna be Saints and Chiefs, and I said the same thing. So,
but wouldn't it be cool if it was the Saints with Taysom Hill playing? Like, imagine Drew Brees gonna come back and
I don't think it would be cool, especially if they're playing the Chiefs. It would not be cool.
No, I mean he just runs a lot. So
no, it's not that. He just wouldn't be good. Dude, he's like Stephen A. Smith talks about this all the time. The guy's like 30 years old and he's thrown like fucking 40 passes in his whole life.
Oh yeah, like this is the first time he started quarterback. Like
I know, I get it. I know it's not the first time he did last year too when Drew Brees was injured as well. But go ahead.
No, it was Teddy Bridgewater.
All right, we don't need to bring up stats. We're okay. So yeah, the NFL is still doing it, and they're still making tons of money off of people that they actually don't like.
Yeah.
And again, fuck this one sucks. Fucking, but Warner Brothers is fucking like is putting out all their fucking like movies that should be in theaters, and they're not gonna make as much money on HBO Max. And if you have an HBO like subscription, isn't that awesome? You still have to fucking pay more money to fucking watch those movies. So go fuck yourself.
So luckily, I don't pay for my HBO Max subscription. It's included on my cable.
I know, but you would. So you're me fucking over whoever. No, you have to pay on top of that for the movies they're releasing. It's
yeah, you still have to pay for the movies. It's probably like $20.
I know, so you're paying. Yeah, so you're paying a subscription.
But
and you're paying double the money for a movie ticket that you would have normally had to pay.
Pay like $20. But as someone who enjoys watching movies, like I just there's been no new movies coming out recently, and all these movies that I've been dying to see, Dune, fucking Suicide Squad, I'm gonna be able to hopefully see now, even if it's in my own home. But I can watch it now.
Good job, those 2 movies. All those movies.
There's like 21 films that they're coming out with like in 2021.
He knows
I can't think of like half of them, but there's a lot more.
No, you can't think of even a quarter of them.
Because I guess those are the only 2 that I want to see.
Okay.
I basically, Dune alone.
If we rewind it, though, you said there's all these movies that I want to see.
There's more. I can't think of them.
I just want to see them.
I do want to see them.
Not a lot.
My memory's shot. So
it's like the dyslexia with the O's and A's. It's the same thing. It's just really
it's
tough.
exactly what it is. But no, I mean I'm excited, dude. Like the whole cool thing about during this pandemic is they've been putting out some movies where you can rent it. Yeah, it's expensive. It's like $20. It's not like I'm out here every weekend or every day spending $20 on a movie, but occasionally I'll be like,
tell me which ones you've done, please, real quick.
I've done The Invisible Man. It's a good movie, good psychological thriller, and then King of Staten Island. That's all I've done. It's not like an every weekend thing for me. It's a little treat here and there when I'm like, fuck it, I might have gone to see this in the theaters. I'm going to go ahead and pay $20 to see it.
Yeah, well, you're not going anywhere. You're just paying $20 to see it.
Yeah. I'm going to my living room.
$20 on top of a HBO Max subscription.
I don't pay for my HBO Max subscription.
Yeah, but you could just go to Amazon and rent it for, whatever.
Or yeah, you could do that too. I mean, it's still going to be $20.
But you do pay for HBO Max because it's part of your subscription.
No, it's free. I have a year free of HBO Max included.
But you do pay for your cable, correct?
I pay for my cable, but I pay for the cable, not the HBO Max. It's free. It's a great deal. Speaking of HBO Max, I tried to watch this show that you talked me into, His Dark Materials. Watched the first episode. I feel like it's one of those shows where like the first episode didn't really sell me. I gotta push forward with it because I think like it's definitely gonna be worth it. I just could not get into it with the first episode though.
Did you read the shit that comes in the beginning on the screen?
Yeah.
I don't think you did.
I did.
That's why you couldn't get into it.
No, I just like the first episode didn't sell it for me. Like James McAvoy was great.
That's why you have to keep watching the fucking show.
Yeah. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like it's one of those things where like
if you watch like 20 minutes of a movie, like
well, no, but there's like other shows
20
like
minutes wasn't like blowing you.
But
away
there's
once
other shows you
walk
can
out the
watch
theater.
where you first watch the first episode and you're like, fuck, this is a show I gotta like continue watching. Like The Wire. When I first watched The Wire, dude.
Jesus Christ. I'm not saying I don't like The Wire, but like
after the first episode, dude, I was fucking hooked.
You tell me in the first 15 minutes of Breaking fucking Bad that you were like, yo, I know I'm gonna fucking love this show.
Yeah, because I felt like I was told to.
That is a bunch of bullshit.
I feel like I was told
and
to.
I love Bryan Cranston. Exactly. That is why you did. You were like, no, everybody just said.
Yeah.
I love Bryan Cranston. In the first 15 minutes of that show, it's not that it's fucking like I'm like sitting here, I'm falling asleep, but I wasn't like, yeah, this is gonna be the greatest show that I've ever seen in my life.
No, I get what you're saying, but
You don't, because you stopped and you said, no, I'm not gonna.
no, I'm probably gonna continue watching it. It's just I don't know. You really sold it, and hasn't.
Well, I watched like some more.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. But they are releasing like a. Oh, I guess it's already out. But you've never seen Euphoria, right?
No.
Definitely check that out.
What is it?
It's a show on HBO Max, and it's I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's got Zendaya in it, and it basically revolves around her and like this high school. It sounds very like
I'm good, and I like
teen
her.
adultish, but
I'm good.
But no,
I'm good.
it's super entertaining. It's like I don't know.
Okay. You named one person's first name, and then you said it's going to be entertaining, and that was it. So good. I got it. I got it.
Yeah, so that should be enough.
No, I know it'll be enough. So again, I want you all, and all like 20 of you, go to our Instagram, Dix in Your Life, DIX, not Dix. Like I'm not like stupid. It's like I got fucked with the last name. That's it. So DIX in Your Life. There's not too many. Go to the link tree on there. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. Probably do YouTube because you have to research on Spotify because Joe's an idiot. So it's like super hard. You got to type in episode names that you don't know yet. Again, O's and A's. Don't get mad at me.
That's Spotify's algorithm. That's not my fault.
Okay, so no, that's not it. But YouTube, check us out. Please like suggest us to people because you can like watch us and just realize that you're so much smarter than a person that not only has a baby but has a steady job. And like and does things that makes him seem like a fully functional adult, but like, and again he is. He's like way better person than I am. But I mean he doesn't know O's and A's. It's good to see everybody, and we'll see you next week. And Joe, thanks for being you.
Thank you, Eugene. I'll be back next week to talk to you about The Mandalorian.
Bye.
Hey guys and girls, if you took the time to check us out today, make sure to check out all future episodes by following us on Instagram, where you can also find our link tree in our bio, where you'll be directed to our Spotify and YouTube page.
Oh, man, I love how amazing you just did that. That was incredible. You'll be directed right to our page. And, again, this is Dix in Your Life. Thanks for watching. You heard all of the shenanigans he was just talking about. We're on Spotify, YouTube. You can subscribe on our page. It's Dix in Your Life. You shouldn't have to search that long. There's not too many. And it's Dix with an X.
Also, don't misspell it on Google.
You can listen to him interrupt me with dumb anecdotes for the rest of the time. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
You shut the fuck up.